Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play 6 Days of Sacrifice. In the last episode, we managed to, unfortunately, bear witness to the death of Dr. Samantha, and we did manage to uncover what exactly was inside the hub, which it appears to have been some sort of ancient ruins of a sort. We also met Trilby, apparently, even though he's quite dead and was quite murdered more than once. Through some logic chains, we eventually discovered that Trilby has been cloned by Dr. Samantha Hardy, and the clones keep coming back without their memories. And so we're going to try and make our way into the ruins over here. We've got Janine, but since we are unable to open the door ourselves, we're going to need another person to help us. And the only person who can do that would be Trilby. But Trilby is too busy trying to remember who he is and stuff, so we're trying to shake his memory up. Since we know that it's safe to go in there, that's pretty much where we're going to be going. And when we spoke with Canning, he gave us the clue that a child seeing its mother more often than not will jog memories and stuff. And so, technically, Dr. Samantha Hardy would be a clone's mother. Take a look at this picture. Who is this? Samantha Hardy? Do you know her? Hardy. Maybe. There's something about her face. Could I meet her? She's dead. Hardy. Dead. Oh, Jesus. It wasn't me. It used my hands, but it wasn't me. What? I'm so sorry, Philip. You didn't deserve. Why are you doing this to us? Calm down. You're freaking out. I apologize. Some memories returned with a suddenness that caught me off guard. Nothing that answers why I'm in this facility, however. Listen, I need your help. There's a door that needs 2 people to open it. I think that behind it we can both find the answers we seek. That seems a good place as any to start. Please lead the way. I'm back, Janine. Good. Let's... Stay away from me! No! What on earth's the matter? It's him! Oh, God. I'm so frightened. Wait a second. Trilby is the one you're so scared of? Of course! Who else would it be, for God's sake? Madam, I don't even know who you are. Why are you so afraid of him? What do you think he'll do to you? I don't know. I don't know why I'm so scared. But I just look at him and I feel like I'm gonna faint. Janine, listen to me. He's not with the Order anymore. He's lost his memories. He won't hurt us. I promise. We need him if we're going to open this door. And once it's open, we'll be able to get into the hub. Yes, the hub. Okay. Let's get these wheels turned. Could you stand between me and him? Sure. Why isn't it working? It worked last time. Maybe the fuse is blown. You've got to fix it. Please, I have to get in there. In here. Okay, I'll take care of it. Alright, so now we've got to fix a fuse. And I know just where it is, because we know where the fuse box is. Here's the fuse box. Let's look at it. I don't know much about electronics, but one of the fuses definitely looks burnt out to me. Okay, so... Oh, did you just close it? Jerk. Alright. Anyway, this is where we want to use that staple we got. That ought to do the trick. Don't know why. I don't know why that is a good idea. I mean, typically people talk about putting pennies, because I believe copper is conductive. But as far as I'm aware, they're only made of nickel, Staples is. Where's Janine? She went on ahead. I tried to stop her, but she just ignored me. Come on. What's this? Who are you? We are doormen. Our task is to stand here. Always. Did a woman pass through here? Yes. Why didn't you stop her? Our task is only to stand here. Not to monitor who goes in or out. Are these clones? What? Are these clones of me? Yeah, I think so. Am I a clone? Yes. I did consider it as one of the likelier possibilities. It explains pretty much everything. Shall we continue? Sure. Are we going in? I'm scared. You don't know what to expect? I've seen what's in there, on the security camera. It's just a bunch of ancient ruins. But, I don't know. It's like what Janine talked about, a completely irrational fear. Janine may be in danger. I know. Okay, let's do this. What? Mr. Takabe, Janine? What's going on? Where am I? Theo? Are we in the hub? I think so, but this isn't the ruin I saw. I know this place. John Defoe. This is where he lives. How do you know? Because this is where I destroyed him. Where I thought I destroyed him. Where I tied his spirit to his bones and set him ablaze. But that was just a movie. No, Look out! What the hell was that? What's happening to the walls? No, not you. No! What? Janine, wait! Do you understand, Theodore Takabe? No! No, I do not understand. I don't understand why I'm being put through this nightmare. I don't understand the things I'm seeing. And I don't understand why you can't give me a simple, straight answer. If straight answers are what you require, then I will accommodate you. The house you saw is called Defoe Manor. It does not, however, physically exist. It is a construct of John Defoe's mind, a manifestation. So why the hell is it here? When John Defoe died, his mind and body went into his house. When Trilby burnt it down, 200 years ago, he assumed that both were destroyed. But the infection of Defoe's mind clung to the ruins and to the very land on which it stood, even while his body burned away. The Order of Blessed Agonies built this facility around it. Measures had to be taken, however, to ensure that the infection would not spread. What measures? Let me reiterate what that cultist asked you. Why was Samantha Hardy employed to clone Trilby, of all people, multiple times? I haven't got a clue! Clues you have plenty of. Think, Takabe. Why Trilby? Well, why would he be? To act as guards for the complex? Well, no, because the doormen are just standing there. Because Trilby is important to the Order's prophecies? Well, yes, but why would clone him more than once? He knows the most about John Defoe? Well, that's possible, but it seems like the Order knows even more than him. But John Defoe is scared of him is the correct answer. John Defoe is scared of him. Why do you say that? Back there, in the manor, as soon as Trilby was removed, everything started going berserk. Indeed. For a wraith, being crammed back inside your rotting bones is a traumatic and painful experience. Then to be shot down and set alight, unable to die, to feel the constant agony of body and mind reduced to ash. Until then, Defoe feared only his father. Afterwards, Trilby was, in his mind, the embodiment of pain, and his mere presence acts as a ward against Defoe. Trilby was, then on, utterly immune to Defoe's corrosive influence, although he never realized it. And only with a constant presence of Trilby throughout the complex could the evil of Defoe's mind be restrained within the hub. But, the tall, thin man, the one with the coat, he's the head of the Order, right? Correct. Why does he keep killing the Trilbys? That I do not know. But I do know that the more of them that die, the further Defoe bleeds into the surrounding complex. You may not have long. What will happen? Defoe is a creature of monstrous violence. Samantha Hardy's fate, I fear, was only the beginning. Oh God, is Janine all right? Perhaps you should find out. Janine! No, not again. No! Run away from the tall man. Janine! Open the door! Janine, please! Please open the door! Janine, for God's sakes! Open the damn door! I'm sorry, Theo. I know. I'm just so scared. I know. It keeps happening. I don't even remember going into the hub. You blacked out? I was waiting for you outside the door. Then I was nothing. And the next I knew, I was in that room, in front of you. I'm scared out of my mind because there's something. Something's trying to take me over. Look at me, okay? Nothing's gonna take you over. I'm not gonna let that happen. I can feel it all around me. Watching, whispering in my ear all the time. Janine, just hold me. And then they kiss. Something tells me not to. I ignore it. Something tells me I'm taking advantage. I ignore it. Something tells me to stop when it starts to hurt. I ignore it. Evil raging outside our door, we comfort each other. Through love and pain, we bond. By the 6th day, we would both be dead. And so we begin day 4. And it is July 27th, 2189. So, what is it now? What are you doing? No! Another nightmare. Janine? Well, here's a good point to save. Alright, so let's just go ahead and address that awkward elephant in the room. Yes, there was a bit of a nip slip for a brief second there, and that was incredibly cheesy, like in true horror movie fashion, to have the characters fall into an embrace like that. And man, that's probably everyone's least favorite part because it doesn't make sense. But look at it this way from a horror perspective. It totally fits the genre of the story that's being told. So yes, it happened, and it happened for a point. It wasn't just there for titillation, which is weird if you get off on people who are like bruised and battered and broken getting it on with a woman who's slowly going insane. But hey, if those are your things, then those are your things. Either way, let us move onward now, because things are gonna get ooky spooky, which is why I saved. Someone just screamed aloud. Caning? It's Caning's blood. I know it is. Somehow it's splattered all over the cell. I literally have no idea how to open it. Well, Caning's dead. Uh-oh. Run away from Janine. Because she is snapped. This is where we want to go. Hopefully we can get there before Janine gets us. Nope. Oh shit, I did. Sweet. What we want is this pickaxe. When I touch it, pins and needles run up my arm. When I pick it up, it doesn't seem to have any weight at all. Alright. So, now, what we want to do is go to the sleeping quarters. I don't know why I made it into that room in time. I totally expected to get got. But now, yes, this is where we want to make our way towards. Oh dear, what is happening? Seems like spookiness is all abound. There's Janine. Pickaxe time. And there we go. No. We fed her to the tall man. Incidentally, February 3rd, 2386. So we've jumped into the future somehow. This, of course, is our resident celebrity. The Mistopheles killer? Yes, you remember it was all over the news. Last year, the EFS Mistopheles was relaunched with a skeleton crew of 6. The appointed ship's counselor was one Dr. Jonathan Somerset, and he reported for duty punctually and on schedule. Unfortunately, shortly after the launch, it was discovered that the real Dr. Jonathan Somerset was dead. Pushed down a flight of stairs, presumably by the imposter who had taken his place. Off-world security was dispatched to intercept the Mistopheles. It was last recorded communication was an SOS distress call to the EFS Charisma. By the time the off-world security arrived, this man had slaughtered the entire crew. So, who is he? His name is Malcolm Somerset, the only son of Jonathan Dr. Somerset. He was a student of psychology at Ganymede University, wanting to follow in his father's footsteps. But he failed the final examination and dropped out. It seems becoming a shipboard counselor was his dream, and when his father was called up, he couldn't hold in his jealousy. So, why did he kill the Mistopheles crew? That's partly why he remains under psychiatric study. It's a complete mystery. His profile is completely inconsistent with a spree killer. The best theory we have is that he was found out and killed out of desperation. But that doesn't explain the demented creativity, the sheer bloodthirsty relish with which his crewmates were slaughtered. One man was impaled, another was blinded. The first officer had her head twisted right around. Many of the corpses were dismembered and stitched randomly together into Frankenstein-like monstrosities. Certainly not the actions of a man simply trying to cover up a far less serious crime. But let's leave him for a moment and move on. We can... Well, remember Mr. I Only Wanted to Go into Space? Well, here he is. We get to play as Malcolm Somerset now. He's got no phone and no journal. And so, all that's here is the door. It's pretty much the only thing to look at in here. There's a hatch built into it for moving food and small items into the cell. It won't reply. Alright, so we can only use our hands. I got tired of yelling at the guards pretty fast. You! I was beginning to think you'd gone forever. This shall be our last meeting. You'll get me out of here, right? You owe me at least that. What makes you think I owe you anything? You're the one who made me kill my father. I only encouraged you to do what you already intended. You promised me I wouldn't get caught. You wouldn't have been caught had the Mistopheles left that locker alone. You knew about that? Did you know about John Defoe? Was it all part of some plan? I did not scheme it, but I did know it would come to pass. All I did was encourage events to take place as I have seen. You know they think I did it? All that senseless murder? I've been locked up in here for 6 months. I don't care about you or any of your bullshit. Just get me out of here and you'll never hear from me again, I swear. I very much doubt that. But rest assured, I am here to release you. Thank you. What do I have to do? Just use the key and leave by the door. What? Maybe you haven't noticed, but the lock is on the outside. Besides, the guards outside will... I'm not talking about that door. What are you talking about? What door? What key? Who are you? Let's see, there's a wall here, but we can't interact with it yet. Looks like there's something in there. So let's find out what we just got. Someone sent me a parcel with no return address. It contains some kind of oddly shaped knife. By the feel of it, it's old enough to be an antique. Let's look at it again. It's like some kind of ancient knife, but with teeth on the end, like a key. And you notice that there's this wall here that we can see. Can we touch the wall? We can't look at it. Oh shit, it moved. Behind the pads, there's a door made out of flesh. So we use the blade. And so now we have to make our way down. Just what is going on? Seems like the area is getting bloodier too. There was a flashback to the end of 7 days. Now our robes seem to have gotten bloody. Was that the officer, Serena, being killed? Looks like we're losing our hair as well. That's when the captain killed her. Oh yeah, our robes are bloody as hell, and we've lost most of our hair. It's torn up in places. Uh-oh. That's when William lost his eyes. It looks like we've completely become the man that set us free. Oh Now where are we? I see a body. Looks like the corpse of an old man in the remnants of a suit, tied up with strands of muscle and skin. Where I come from, blanking people is considered rude. You're alive? Of course. Chay will not let me die. Who are you? You ask a complex question. The name by which I know myself is Trilby, but I strongly suspect that I am not the original. I'm probably a clone, given over to Chay as a plaything. Or perhaps that is my arrogance talking. Perhaps I simply cannot bear the thought that the real me would ever be imprisoned like this. What is this place? I knew you'd ask that. No one knew what this place was would ever come here voluntarily. You're inside the body of Chay. How did I get here? The last I knew, I was in an asylum. On Earth? In the universe of technology? Then I can't explain it. There's no possible way to get here from there. Not corporally, anyway. Who's Chay? A more appropriate question might be, what is Chay? Or even, where is Chay? Since it seems he's a place as well as a fiend. But to answer you, Chay is a pain elemental. There were once many of his kind in the universe of magic. Small and largely harmless creatures that fed on the petty anguishes of others. But over time, they became more and more reliant on magic, until their actual physical bodies were all but completely vestigial. They fought for more power by killing and absorbing each other. Chay is the very last of his kind. A bloated mountain of gristle whose very essence crackles with residual magic. But now nothing but the most hellish torments will sate his hunger. He is the closest thing to a god of pain. You're the one who sent the idol into space. Possibly. Certainly I have memories of doing so. And you must be the man who found him. How could you know that? After the hotel, Trilby spent many years researching Chay. He requested a vision of the idol's future from the Ministry of Occultism. He was well respected by them, and his request was granted. Whether I am the original or not, I do possess the memories of that vision. I saw you. I saw what Defoe did to you. I saw what you became, and I realized that I'd seen you before somewhere. But never mind. You want to redeem yourself, don't you? More than anything. Then all you have to do is follow my instructions. What do you want me to do? I want you to kill me. And don't pretend you're a stranger to killing. You have Freehorn's blade. It is infused with Chay's magic. It's the only thing that can release his hold on me. I want you to drive it into my heart. The nature of the blade will infuse you with energy. Call it my soul, my life force. We don't have a proper name for it. I want you to give it to the one who needs it. Who? You'll find him nearby. He isn't physically here, but Chay is observing him, and so he manifests. My life force will still save him, wherever his actual body is. I won't kill you. I'm gonna bust you out of here. No! Even if you could, I have no place to go. To the pain elemental, time is non-linear. It sees the past, present, and future all at once. Were I to leave this place, I could end up at any moment in time. Or every moment. Or no moment at all. It's the reason why you and I are able to interact like this. Despite, from my perspective, being in the 21st century. And you in the 24th. Now kill me! Both of our destinies demand it. Wait here. Don't leave me. Oh dear. Looks like we're quite in a conundrum here. Unfortunately, we just ran out of time, guys. So, guess what? We're gonna have to reach the exciting conclusion to the Chozo mythos and the end of 6 Days of Sacrifice in the grand finale in the next episode. Hope to see you guys there. Take care for now. Bye-bye.